Well, change. Change is always good in the long run, but it's sometimes kind of hard, I find. Do you think it's hard to handle when you have something that you've been doing the same over and over again has suddenly changed? Or even not suddenly, you've known the change was coming and you could prepare for it, but once you're in the midst of it, it's kind of hard. That's what today was like so far. So I'm parked in a new location. It's my Friday at the gallery. I went over to Savaya, but it was all different. There was even a new barista in there, but she was very lovely. And, there was other patrons in there, and they were lovely too, two gentlemen. And, so, it was nice. I guess if change is going to happen and I'm going to go through it, it might as well be like big change. I mean, not big change, but like overall change. Change where I park, change the location of the gallery. So how I come in and how I do things in the morning is a little different. So, I can't say I'm always like kind of grit my teeth as I'm going through the change and figure out my new groove, but one of the patrons in Savaya said to me, yeah, but then you get it down and it's like comfortable. You always find your groove again. I'm like, you know what? I think he's right. It made me hopeful. I walked out with, kind of like, I can do this because we're going to find a new groove and maybe we'll do things like meet new people and, have a different view. Because now I do. I have actually a much better view in the morning when I have my coffee in the morning and my little talkie time. So, gotta love the new view. Insert new view. So anyway, so this is my first shift at the gallery since the move, and I'm looking forward to it. It's a bigger space. I think I wore the wrong shoes, but I think it's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to that part of things. So yeah. Anyways, so I'm here until 3. 10 to 3 is my shift. I have to be here at 9:45, but I'm here actually a lot earlier. Well, see, new people going by. Instead of having people going by that are going into the bar, which is a like a yoga place. They do regular yoga and hot yoga and stuff like that. So instead of all the ladies going by going into bar, I have somebody new going by, which is kind of cool. And I forgot, we're right near this place called Creations. I gotta check that place out. I haven't been in there. So anyways, I thought what I'd do is on these Musings, if I had thoughts or whatever that were just little excerpts, I'll just date them down in the left corner and let you know what date this was, and just do my Talkie Tuesday, my coffee talkie, whatever, you know what I mean, my Musings. The thoughts of Nina. Anyways, all right, over and out. I'm out of here. Talk to you later. Hello, my creative friends. How are you? I'm good. Today is Friday, January 20th. A month exactly to me getting older. I'm struggling. I'm trying not to focus on the age and just like let it go. I mean, I could be turning, and someday I will be turning 60, but I'm not today. I have to have a different outlook. Unfortunately, I think my outlook on age has to do with my mother, and her outlook on age sucks. So I'm trying to make changes in that. My husband always says to me, you might be getting older in years, but you're getting wiser and younger in the way that you behave. And I'm like, is that, or I can't even remember how he puts it. It's funny though, and I'm like, So anyways, we won't go there. But we are going on a little road trip tomorrow, and I'm very excited about it. And I think it will require a little arting on the way because we have quite a drive. We are going to be going out to the one of the districts in the Tohono O'odham Nation, and we are going to then go to, after that, we're going to come back towards, it's almost to the border of Mexico and Arizona. And then once he's done doing his thing, then we are going to go do some investigating. And one of the places I've been wanting to go is to Ajo, which is about 130 miles west of where I live. And I live in the outskirts of Tucson. So it's a 35 to 45 minute drive to get into the fringes of Tucson from where I live. So, and Ajo is like 130 miles from where I live. So out there in Ajo, supposedly, is a thrift store that has questionable service. I'm saying questionable, but my friend Ricky would say horrible service. She and her husband have lots of little anecdotes about things now based off of their experience at that thrift store. But I really want to go check it out, especially because she gives it such horrible reviews. So now I really want to check it out. And it's just somewhere different, and it's a nice drive, and it's beautiful out there. And yeah, so I'm really looking forward to the drive. And there'll be some time when my husband will be doing his thing and I could do my thing, and then we'll get back to our travels again. Even though it's just like a day trip, it'll be fun. So I'm looking forward to that. The clean slate, the first two, well, for me right now, for you when you're watching this, I'll have done 2 of the clean slate art journaling, and I've done the first one in real time for me right now. I've only done the January one, and it was so much fun. And every time I start a new journal, it's like freeing, and I think that's some of the reason why I have a hard time finishing them. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. The other thing is I got involved with a local group called Paperworks, and I'm really excited about it. A long time ago, when I was just getting out in college and getting out of college, something that I did to keep my creative juices flowing while I worked in graphic design was I made paper, and I really am wanting to get back to that. And so there are people in this group that do that. It's just anything paper. And so it's really a lot of collage and stuff, a lot of collaborations. But anyways, I've yammered on for way too long. So I'm gonna let you go, but I did want to pop in and, have my coffee with you, which is becoming a ritual that I really enjoy on my Fridays. My coffee, my Sophia coffee, because we are worth the good stuff. It's not my own phrase. It's my friend Ricky's, but I'll tell you what, it made a huge impact on me. One day she said to me, I was mussing about gessos and stuff, and I really like this gesso, but it's just so expensive, but it's really good gesso, and da da da. She says, you know, Nina, you're worth the good gesso. And I have now taken that on to, I'm worth the good coffee, I'm worth the good drinks, you know. So, and I think it's a good attitude to hold on to for ourselves. So I think you need to take that on too. You're worth it, for sure. All right, my friends, I'm gonna let you go, but you know, there's one more Friday left in this month, so I'm sure you'll be hearing from me again. Not a gallery Friday, but it's still Friday. Anyhow, talk to you again soon. Well, good morning. I hope you all are doing well. It may not be morning for you. I gotta remember that. It's not a gallery Friday, but it is a gallery Friday. I'm going up to the gallery. We're setting up for a new session, and so one of the things that I do up at the gallery, volunteer wise, is I am the print coordinator, so I get all the name tags for the new artists coming in and wall labels and that kind of thing all set up. So new session starts February, so I have remotely printed everything, and then I'm just gonna go up and make sure everything's in order and everything, since we're nearing the end of this month. Today is the last Friday of January, and I have a haircut, an overdue haircut, and so I'm getting that done first thing, and then I'm headed up to the gallery. So while I'm sitting here enjoying my not Savaya today is Starbucks, but only because I couldn't wait until I was up to the gallery, and Savaya's up at the gallery, and I am not quite up that way yet. So but while I wait for my appointment and have my coffee, I thought I would get on here. I have been listening to Robin Marie Smith's Create and Thrive audio podcast, and at Willie, it's an audio summit. She has interviewed many wonderful educators out there, artists and educators, and they're talking about different things that different methods of teaching that they do, and tips and tricks and that kind of thing, because in the early 2000s, well, was it early 2000s? Actually, I think it was like, I started teaching art classes in 2006 or 7, and I did I taught in-person classes all the way up until actually it was 2002 when I started. And I taught up until 2008, 2009, I think 2009. And then I stopped for many years. And I have been wanting to get back into teaching, but I really wasn't sure if I wanted to teach again in person, or if I wanted to do it online. There's so many options today that this summit has been a huge opportunity to get to learn about some of the other ideas out there. And so I've been listening, and about all the different kinds of ways that you can teach in today's world with technology the way it is. And one of the reasons why I did end up going to YouTube was because I did want to teach, but I knew that online teaching was probably going to be the thing, and I wanted to get comfortable with it. And 200 plus videos later, I'm feeling very comfortable with it, at least in, maybe not necessarily in the fact that I don't get that one-on-one that I do when I do in-person classes, and I miss that dynamic. And so I have made an effort over the last year and a half to really start to think about, okay, what it is I want to do. And I will be teaching an in-person class to a private group in March, and I'm really looking forward to that. And I am also currently working on a workshop, which is going to be a 2-day workshop here in Tucson. And I've been working on getting myself geared up to do online classes. So one of the things that I've been working on, and if you're on my newsletter, then you're already aware of this, but I am working on a new website, a friendlier, more comprehensive website that it holds everything for me. It's a one place Nina Fickett, you know, and resources, free downloads, you know, everything is just in one place. So it makes it a lot easier. My shop, my classes, that kind of thing. That's what I'm working towards anyways. And so it's been hot on my mind because I've been really diligently listening to this audio summit that Robin Marie has been putting on, and it is phenomenal. I'll leave a link to it below. It may be over with by the time this comes out, because this will probably come out in the February Musing. But I definitely wanted to at least share it out there, because if you are thinking about teaching, it has a plethora of information about all the different ways you can teach nowadays. So from memberships to in-person to retreats to overseas destination location, that kind of thing. So yeah, it's definitely been awesome. And like I said, I will leave a link down below for you. Anyways, just wanted to leave this little bit. I am going to leave a list. You may have already seen it go by, but I just wanted to preface, because this is the last Friday. So I did want to say I am trying to list those people who have subscribed to my YouTube channel that I'm aware of. I don't get notified about everybody, so I'm sorry if I missed you. But if you leave me a note saying that you have subscribed, I will list you. But I just have huge thank yous from this little community that we're building here. And I really appreciate all my creative peeps that are here and give me feedback and watch the videos and hit the like button, and who have subscribed. That all helps me, you know, just reach out further out to reach others that need a spark and information. So thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate you all, definitely.